Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem Rakak Radash. This is Wild Mission. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Wild Mission teaches the 100% like doctrine. It's GMS, Great Millstone. I just want to go into this article, bring out a video. It's basically in some scriptures on the whole Gaza operation. So it says the U.S. group suspends Gaza operations after all hell broke loose at the site. All right, so all hell broke loose, and these people aren't going to get fed no more. They aren't going to get any food. They're going to be disrupted. Okay, their staff of bread is being disrupted. Okay, and it's getting crazy out here. Okay, also, they want them to have biometrics. Israel and the U.S. want the Palestinians, okay, the other heathen nation, to have basically the MOTB in order to get the food. So I'm going to bring the video. It's crazy. So we basically here.
Thousands of Palestinians rushed into an aid distribution center in Rafah on Tuesday, desperate for food after an almost 3-month-old Israeli blockade. The aid was being distributed by the U.S. and Israel-backed Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, or GHF. Large parts of a fence appeared to be torn down as people jostled their way onto the site. GHF said the number of people at one site was so great on Tuesday that its team had to temporarily pull back and allow people to, quote, take aid safely and dissipate to avoid casualties. The Israeli military said its troops fired warning shots in the area outside the compound and that control was re-established. GHF said it began operations on Monday, but Palestinians appeared to have heeded warnings, including from Hamas, about biometric screening procedures employed at the foundation's aid distribution sites, and stayed away. On Tuesday, many seem to have dropped those concerns.
We are dying of hunger. The children are saying, Father, I want to eat, so I want to sell even my blood to feed them. We can't find anything to eat. I saw the youth running, so I wanted to come. Some were afraid, but I thought, let it be. I need to feed the children. We have starved, died. Stop the war.
By late Tuesday afternoon, GHF said it had distributed about 8,000 food boxes, equivalent to about 462,000 meals. Israel and the GHF said, without providing evidence, that Hamas had tried to block civilians from reaching the aid distribution center. Hamas denied the accusation. Israel says the Switzerland-based GHF is a U.S.-backed initiative, and that its forces will not be involved in the distribution points where food will be handed out. Humanitarian groups briefed on the foundation's plan say anyone accessing aid will have to submit to facial recognition technology. Palestinians worry the technology will be used by Israel to track and potentially target them. The United Nations and other international aid groups have boycotted the foundation. They say it undermines the principle that humanitarian aid should be distributed independently of the parties to a conflict, based on need. UN spokesperson Stéphane Dujarric called the situation heartbreaking.
As the Secretary General noted last week, we and our partners have a detailed, principled, operationally sound plan supported by member states to get aid to desperate population.
Okay, so you can see that the U.S. and Israel were providing the Palestinians aid, and now they stopped. Okay, and we know this is judgment from the Lord. Okay, those people aren't supposed to be over there. Okay, none of those people, those damn Edomites and them damn Ishmaelites, okay, are over there messing up the Lord's land. Okay, but we know that this is all prophecy, and prophecy is being fulfilled right now. The downfall of this kingdom, Esau and the heathens, are at hand. Okay, so these people are gonna be shit out of luck even more, okay, in these times. All right, so I want to bring out Luke 21 and 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away captive into all nations. Okay, who? The children of Israel. Okay, but specifically also the southern tribe. Okay, so-called blacks. Okay, all right, or Negroes. Okay, but ultimately all both northern and southern tribe, this happened. Okay, so this has happened. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. And the time of the Gentiles is almost up. It's about to be fulfilled. Okay, so the land over there has been trodden down by Netanyahu and those damn Edomites and those other heathen that are over there, those Palestinians, them Arabs, okay, Ishmaelites. Okay, it's being trodden down. Okay, and the Lord knows this is his land. Okay, all right. So men of the Lord, okay, the house of Israel will get that land back. Okay, but prophecy has to be fulfilled. Okay. Psalms 2:1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Okay, the heathen are out there raging right now. You can see them. There's no order, straight chaos, straight craziness going on. Okay, and they're being basically led to the slaughter by Esau and Edom. Okay, yes. So the heathen are raging and whatnot. They're pissed off. Plus, they're not getting their food, and they're over there. And plus you got Netanyahu and Esau. Basically, they're one and the same. They're planning. They're raging about these wars. Okay, about Iran. They want to go after these Ishmaelites. Okay, so both sides. You got the Palestinians, the Arabs. Okay, Ishmael. Upset, and you got Edom upset, so they are raging. Okay, all right. First Chronicles 16:24 declares glory among the heathen, his marvelous works among all nations. Right, that's what men of the Lord, servants of the Lord, okay, prophets of the Lord, starting from the apostles and elders of Great Millstone all the way down, are doing, have been doing, and continue to do to this very day and night. Okay, they're declaring Yahweh's glory, okay, among the heathen. Okay, in Babylon the Great, okay, throughout all four corners of the world, okay, while they're in captivity, okay, while we're in captivity, and his marvelous works among all the nations. Right, you 2/3 of you heathens are going to learn, okay, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. All right, it's going to be said, because this is part of prophecy, and we're currently living out biblical prophecy, and we've always been living out biblical prophecies and whatnot. Okay, Ezekiel 5:16. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, right, which shall be for their destruction. Right, that's what he's sending. Okay, and which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread. So the Lord has sent these evil arrows, okay, famine upon the Middle East, particularly Palestinians. Okay, these Palestinian, these Ishmaelite, and mixed with Edomite nation. Okay, heathen. All right, and it's destroying them. Okay, so right now he's going to increase it, because right now the U.S. and Israel, okay, their counterparts have stopped providing them aid, okay, because it's too crazy. Okay, so that's the Lord. See, I will increase the famine upon you. So, okay, and I will break your staff of bread. And that's what he's done. That was their basically lifeline. And now you heard, like the gentleman said, that his kids are waking up saying, they're hungry. Okay, and this is going to also come to Babylon the Great too. It's starting. Okay, and like the men of the Lord, servants of the Lord, starting from the apostles and elders of Great Millstone all the way down. Okay, they're using that MOTB. Okay, that is going to lead into using the food that's gonna they're gonna hold you hostage. In order to get the food, you got to take the MOTB. So you got to be biometrically scanned into their system. Okay, see, so that's what's going on. It's starting in the Middle East. It's starting here in Babylon the Great, America. Okay, it's already up and running pretty much in Asia. That's the far east. Okay, so prophecy is moving. Things are moving. Okay, the Lord is not playing. All right. So Psalms 47:8, Yahweh. Okay, Yahweh reigneth over the heathen. Yahweh setteth upon the throne of his holiness. Okay, so Yahweh reigneth over the heathen. Yahweh setteth upon his throne of his holiness. set upon the throne of his holiness. Right. So the heathens different gods and witchcraft and foolery and shit. Okay, that is not those are not living powers. Okay, those are things made of wood and stone. Okay, carbons and whatnot made of wood and stone. Okay, but Yahweh, okay, the living power of the Israelites, okay, the children of Israel, the northern and southern tribe, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, your God is ruling over the people you want to save, okay, you 2/3, okay, that you love so much, okay, so, you know, he's ruling over them, okay, and he's sending this famine over there, he's got the war over there, he's giving out judgments over there in the Middle East, and throughout the world too, okay, so Yahweh reigneth over the heathen, okay? And this is what they're going to understand soon. It's not Islam, okay? It's not Muhammad. It's not the nation of Israel. Nation of Islam. Slakia. So all these different religions and whatnot. No, it's okay. It's the Hebrew power, okay? Hebrew Israelite, okay? God, Yahweh, okay? The father of all spirits, Ezekiel 14:13. Son of man, when the land sinneth against me by trespassing grievously, that's what those heathens had done over there, and it continue to do worldwide, then when I stretch out my hand upon it, and will break the staff of bread thereof, and will send famine upon it, and will cut off man and beast from it. Okay, so that's what's going on right now. They probably done killed those Palestinians, those Ishmaelites. They probably killed a lot of their beasts already, all right? But they can't feed their beasts. If they have any over there, the camels, they're going to start eating them up, okay? The beasts that they normally don't eat over there. And then they're going to start eating each other, okay? So that's what's going to happen, okay? Cannibalism, okay, is coming back in a big way, okay, in this second time around, this second death that's about to happen upon the world, okay? So Yahweh is he's breaking their staff of bread, okay? They have grievously trespassed against the Lord, okay? You 2/3 as well, okay? And you're gonna get it here too. You're not safe, okay? This is not just in Middle East, okay? This for the 2/3 and the heathens is okay. All right, Jeremiah 24:10, okay? And I will send the sword, okay, the famine and the pestilence among them till they be consumed from off the land that I gave unto them and to their fathers. Right. All right. So that's what he's going to do. And we know that what? The land was given into the wicked. The world was given into the wicked. The land was Israel, and that land all over there was given into the wicked until the times of the Gentiles has been fulfilled, and it's about to be fulfilled. And right now, Yahweh is sending a sword. That's those guns. Okay, you heard the guns firing off in the back. Okay, this modern day sword is gun trying to get order. Okay, he got the famines going over there, and now the U.S. and Israel have totally pulled out. Okay, what little aid they were providing, and the pestilence, that's going to be diseases and whatnot, are going to start running rampant over there, okay, and spread among them till they be consumed off the land, okay? So this is all set so they can be kicked off the land, die out, okay, run away, okay, flee, okay, from off the land that I gave unto them, okay? Yahweh gave that land to them, okay, because of the house of Israel. The children of Israel were disobedient to their power, okay? We were disobedient to the Lord, okay? So we were on punishment. We were scattered. I read you the first one. I gave unto them and to their fathers, right? All right? In this instance, okay? So, yeah, and it said Luke, okay, look. Luke 21:24, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away captive into all nations. That happened to the children of Israel, okay? And Jerusalem shall be tried down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled, until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. And that fulfilling is happening right now, okay? So their time is almost up, okay? And what does it say? Proverbs 28:5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek Yahweh, okay, the Lord, understand all things, okay? So this is a judgment going out to that land, okay, to both the Edomites, okay, this is their kingdom, and these other heathens, these Arabs, okay, Ishmaelites, okay, you Moabites and all that, okay, you are being judged right now, okay, you're being taken down in numbers, okay, you're being ran off the land. So I just wanted to bring that out, okay, and they want them to take the MOTB in order to get the food and stuff, okay, all this crazy stuff is going on, all right, so yeah, it's coming down, and it's going to happen to Babylon the Great too. All right, so with that, I like to say all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakak Radash, Shalom.